Okay, I have another science one for you today. How do quantum computers fit into the simulation argument? Quantum computers are coming. I'm going to tell you about them in a minute. Um, but do they support the simulation argument? Is this another technological advancement that fits into this idea? I think it does very nicely. So, quantum computers are going to soon replace digital computers, and they're actually going to literally be thousands of times more powerful. Now, the power of these computers, the computing power, the ability to analyze complex questions, store data, etc., is beyond anything we can even imagine. This is far beyond what our most powerful computers do today. It's not in the same universe. Now, how do quantum computers do this? Well, they use atoms and electrons, not ones and zeros. And so they're literally using reality for computing. And because they're using atoms and electrons, electrons and atoms can be in multiple places at once. This is a well-known, well-proven physics theory, quantum physics theory, called superposition. And again, it's another example of how our understanding of reality can't possibly be true. We think everything is fixed. We think everything in front of us is real. It's not. It's just fixed by our momentary observation. But quantum computers are going to be using electrons in a way that allows them to have infinite possibilities. With digital computers, you have upspin, downspin, you have ones and zeros. With quantum computers, you're going to have all that and all the possibilities in between. It's going to be called a qubit instead of a bit. And so, again, the power of this is almost unimaginable. Um, and so, this is another example of how reality can't be fixed. Um, the building blocks of reality, atoms, electrons, protons, etc., can be in multiple places at once. So this is opening up parallel universe theory, multiverse theory, etc. And quantum computing is going to be tapping into that, literally tapping into that reality in order to provide answers to a variety of questions. It's likely that no question will be insurmountable with this new technology. Now, we don't know what this is going to look like at all. Preparing for it really is almost impossible. My guess is that we're going to have a completely new definition of both knowledge and reality resulting from these computers. We aren't there yet. We have the problem of decoherence, which arises from heat. So these computers have to be kept incredibly cold, almost unbelievably cold, not freezer cold, but hundreds and hundreds of degrees below zero. And so that problem hasn't been fully worked out yet, but soon be ready. Are you ready? Are you ready for quantum computers? Did you think the computer revolution changed things? If you're a boomer like I am, computers changed everything. My life 30 years ago, 20 years ago, looks nothing like it does now. Now, if you're young, you don't have that frame of reference. So take what's happened if you're a boomer and multiply it by a couple of thousand times. The world, reality, will be unrecognizable. Now, how does this fit into the sim? Well, first, it tells us that reality isn't real, the simulation isn't real, quote unquote. And so, one of the blocks to this argument for the simulation is material reality. Material reality doesn't exist. I've talked about this before. The 2022 Nobel Prize in Physics went to three researchers who proved what we think of as local reality simply does not exist. It's a perceptual illusion. So that fits perfectly into the sim, right? So how do quantum computers fit into that? Well, if we are about to create computers of this magnitude, of this power, to step up this far in technology, and I'm assuming we're just a few years away, we already have quantum computers that at very cold temperatures are doing unbelievable calculations, solving problems that our existing computers can't. The issue is simply getting past decoherence, and we will. But if we can reach this level of technological superiority, certainly this tech is available. In other words, the creator of the sim likely is using quantum computers. Are we just discovering what already exists? Ponder that. Give me some comments down below, and as always, like and subscribe. If you think these are fun questions, come join me. Let's explore all this together.